Hello guys, so you're welcome to my channel once again. In this video I want to quickly show you a setup I got yesterday, which did not go well actually because of something I did not notice on time. Right, but as you can see, if you understand my strategy, you can see that the market actually moved correctively to this downside, then broke out, came back to retest this zone which it had bought previously, and there was a confirmation here. Then you would enter the trade, and you can see on getting to this level, it started spiking down massively to the downside. All right, so now the issue there is not with the setup, but it is because there is something I did not have to check before, something that I forgot to check before going into that trade. So in this video, I'm just trying to make it. I want us to learn from it. I want us to learn. All right, so what did I not check before going into this trade? All right, so I used to tell people, no matter how the strategy you have, in most cases there are sometimes the strategy will fail you. Then if you lose a trade, even with that your strategy that's been helping you to win some good trades, check maybe there's something you did not do well, or there's something you omitted as part of your strategy. When you try to check where why it happened, why you lost that particular trade, then it's possible that you can correct it next time you want to enter the trade, because you cannot just be too absolute in your strategy, to say it must be this or that. But there are some things you need to put in place to ensure that you have a very high chance of winning the trade. All right, so what did I discover, guys? After the trade failed, I had to go to because what happened, I just opened my chart and found this setup yesterday. I just found this setup as immediately I opened my chart on the 15 minutes time frame. I saw this setup and I noticed this breakout. So and when I immediately drew this a line somewhere around here, or I think it was a rectangle, a zone, then the market came in and started buying. When I after the confirmation, so I didn't even think of going to the higher time frame to to check what was happening on the higher time frame, because whatever happens in the market, it is influenced by what the higher time frame decides. So after the trade failed, I decided to go to. First of all, I went to the 1 hourly time frame. So when I went to the 1 hourly time frame, I discovered that the market was actually in a downtrend. I discovered that the market was actually in a downtrend, and what I was seeing was a little pullback for the market to continue selling. Guys, you can see what is happening here. You can see what is happening on the 1 hourly time frame. You can see that the market was actually supposed to be going down. So if I had gone to the 1 hourly time frame, I would have seen this structure at this point. I would have seen this structure. You see, the market is giving a strong kind of head and shoulders pattern here, and it broke out of this level and came back to retest here where it sold previously. So this is where the market started reversing, that made us to lose money that yesterday. You see, it broke out of this trend line which we drew perfectly on the 15 minutes time frame, and it got to this level, which is actually a zone where the market had bought previously, just to retest. So you can see on retesting on this zone, you see the massive buys to the downside. You can see the massive buys to the downside, guys. So that is why it is very, very possible, it is very, very important that we always check the direction of the market before going into trade. Go to a higher time frame to check if there is a structure on the higher time frame. If you find a structure on the higher time frame that tells you that the market, that what you are seeing on a lower time frame is not, that the direction you are seeing on a lower time frame is not actually the main direction of the market, then you wait until the market gives you a confirmation or that is going to go in that direction, or you look for an opportunity to enter in the direction of the higher time frame. Then you stand a higher chance of making profit. That's why most times I don't like using the 5 minutes time frame, except I have already concluded my top-down analysis to know the major direction of the market. So, because if you can master, like understand, determine the major direction of the market, that is on the higher time frame, then you stand a bigger chance of winning your trades. You stand a bigger chance of winning your trades. When you go into trade on a lower time frame and you try to trade alongside with the direction of the trend on the higher time frame. So this is why the trade did not go well yesterday. So you can see on the 15 minutes time frame, you can see what is happening here. You see the massive cells, guys. See the massive cells. So if I had gone to the 1 hourly time frame to find this opportunity, like maybe I noticed this movement on the 1 hourly time frame like this, I would have known that there's a chance that the market is going to break out on getting to this level. Sorry, it's going to reverse, and I would have targeted this level here. And you can see the confirmation candlestick here, confirmation candlestick here, this candlestick pattern here that confirms the market is going to reverse. Then we had this strong bearish candlestick which engulfed the previous bullish pin bar candlestick here. You can see the massive sales, guys, massive sales. Just imagine I saw this opportunity, then I entered to trade after the close of this bullish candlestick, then enter from this point. Guys, imagine how much the profit is going to be. If I can hold down up to this, you can see it's increasing. So we go down over $300. So this thing is very simple, guys. I don't want you to also make mistakes that we did. That's why you're watching this video, so you can learn. Always try to do a top-down analysis. Now you can see the setup I dropped this morning. Today is Sunday, 10th of March 2024. The one I dropped this morning, see, it went well nicely because when I opened the chart, I noticed that the market is actually on a strong zone that it can easily reverse. And also considering the fact the market has been selling yesterday, so when I noticed this level here, let me just zoom out so that we can see that level properly. Or maybe I can go to the 4 hourly time frame so we see that level properly. Go to the 4 hourly time frame. That is actually a level. Let me mark that level. Let me mark it with a horizontal line. Let me use a horizontal. So when market got to this particular level, when I noticed the market had gotten to this level, and I decided to confirm because I had to check what level is this. Like I had to go to a higher time frame, like the daily time frame, to check if that is actually a key level, because I noticed some of these rejections here. Like on the daily time frame. So I had to go to confirm that the market is on a strong zone where it can reverse. Then when I came, you can see the line we just drew. It's the second line down. You can see it's a resistance and also a support, a resistance here. So when I noticed that, then I said, okay, the market is actually on a strong zone or a key level. So when I went down to the 1 hourly time frame again, then I noticed this kind of movement. Though this movement here, this movement right here is not really clear, except you go to a much lower time frame. I noticed this movement around this point, so I had to go to the 15 minutes time frame to confirm that movement so that I can check the pattern. You can see that the movement is different from the movement that we have here. Here is different from what we have here. You can see, so this signals a possible reversal in the direction or change in the direction of the market. So I had to go down to the 15 minutes time frame to see what was happening there. So when I went to the 15 minutes time frame, I noticed this. One moment, let me see if I can position this properly. Okay, I noticed this movement in the market. I noticed movement here. Then I also decided to put another one, though it wasn't really important since I was considering the particular line trend line I'm expecting the market to break out from. All right, so when I got to this, I marked out this area right here and posted in the channel. Then in fact, when I found this setup, the market was around here. So I saw that it broke out of this. I predicted that it's going to break out of this. If it can break out of this particular is descending wedge, it will have to go up, come back to retest on this zone. So I think when I posted the setup, the market was around this zone. So I asked us to expect a kind of a retest on this zone with the confirmation. Then you can see, so you can see the market bought all the way up to this level and is still trying to do what it wants to, because now it might continue selling or it might continue buying it in a pattern. It has formed a pattern. We want to see a proper breakout and retest, then we'll know which direction to be going. So now, why this one particularly, this one worked because the market got to a strong level, and with this confirmation patterns, you can see the market was actually going to reverse because it got to a level where it has been buying previously, and started giving this particular candlestick setups or patterns. You see, so with this, it was confirmed. So it is always important that we go to a higher time frame to check where the market is before we enter, because like what happened in the previous setup, if I had checked that and what was happening on the 1 hourly time frame or a higher time frame, I would have known that the market was bearish. Then there wouldn't have been any reason to go in to buy. So we have to be checking this thing to minimize the losses we get in the market, so that we can be making more profit, all the time, guys. So you can see the market broke out, came back and retested this zone and bought up to this level, guys. If you also traded this with this setup, I believe you would have made over $200 depending on your account size, or even $50 or $100 depending on your account size. So we still have opportunities here, because if the market can give us this pattern, one moment. So if the market can give us something like, let's say we have something like this, although the market was coming this way initially and I expected, and it broke out, I was expecting a retest. It didn't, it retested, but did not, there was no confirmation, so it continued buying, and then it has come back. So we want to see that the market has actually or properly broken what we are having here, like either to the downside or to the upside. Either of these trend lines has to be broken, and once it is broken and properly retested, then we expect the market to retested on where it had bought or sold previously with a good confirmation. Then we would enter the trade, because there is two gaps right here that we have here. These gaps that we have down here, between here to this level, and then we have from this level down to this upside, they have to be filled. So we just have to watch out for the breakout in the market, then we go in to trade successfully, guys. So that is it, guys. It's a very simple analysis, it's a very simple strategy. Just follow what I've told you. Always look at confirm the direction of the market on a higher time frame before going into trade on the 15 minutes time frame, and also try to draw your trend lines properly, guys. Try to draw your trend lines properly, so that you can start withdrawing and not depositing all the time. Stop blowing your accounts, guys. Then for those that are interested in my one-on-one mentorship, guys, there's a link in the description of this video. Click on it to take you to a Telegram channel. Once you get to the Telegram channel, you will find my the link to contact me directly for the mentorship, guys. One-on-one mentorship, and I promise you, your trading experience will change. I teach, I have we do live sessions, and I also try to I have some pre-recorded videos you can also watch that will help you practice properly, guys. As for, and also try to expose my mentees to legitimate online businesses and jobs that you can also do to help you make extra money, not just depending on trading, because for now you should not depend on trading, because you are still learning trading. You should not depend on it at all as a source of income. Is not, you are still learning, so you cannot think it's any source of income to you for now. So that's why I try to introduce my mentees to online jobs that you can easily apply, get jobs, and start to make money while still practicing this trading. Because if you want to go into trade because you want to make money to settle problem, guys, you keep on blowing your accounts, you won't have the patience to learn. But you have something else that is giving you good money, then you will have the patience to learn, since money is coming, and it's coming in from a different source or other sources, guys. So that is it. Click on that link, go to the Telegram channel, and you can contact me from there. Then also, we also post high probability setups on that channel and other information regarding our events, guys. So guys, please like this video, share it, post your comment here, and let me know what you think. So till my next video, peace out.